Hi, it's Dr. Kim Khauv, your Metro Manila chiropractor. We have a really exciting video for you this week. It's a gentleman that saw our videos on YouTube, knew he needed it, so he booked a one-way ticket to fly out here, stayed for a week, got adjusted every day, and his life changed. So he's going to share his story, share how he's really found relief from our care, and then he went back home just a few days ago. Incredible testimonial, incredible adjustment. Enjoy the video. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm living in the Visayas area, and when I was going to the gym and I was very active and I felt really good, and then in March 2020 when the lockdown started with COVID, I became very inactive, and I started using the computer for many hours at home. We had a small business which we were no longer operating, and I think I just became a lot less active. And so I began to get this tightness in my neck. I think it also has to do with, me holding my cell phone, also using the mouse on the computer. I started to get a tightness in my neck, right in the center here, and it started to go down my back, also my shoulder blade, and then down my arm, sometimes down my arm, down the side of my arm, and even now I can feel it in my wrist a little bit and also in my pinky. And I also got in my butt a little bit, and then in my kneecap, and sometimes in my ankle. And so mainly everything on my right side started to feel off. And I thought that mainly this was due to just being inactive, and I thought once the restrictions are gone and I can go back to the gym, that I get a massage, that I would be able to work through it. But I went back to the gym and I got a massage and I started to try to stretch, but I couldn't shake it. The feeling just stayed. It felt very deep, not muscle, but maybe more like a nerve. And I started to search on the computer, and that's when I found 2 chiropractors in Manila, but I decided to go with Doc Kim. And so I flew out here specifically for this. I'm here for 1 week. This is going to be my 4th session. And I would say honestly, the first session was the most impactful. I think the first session I felt maybe 40 or 50% better, especially once I left here. I think at first I was a little bit in shock because the cracking and stuff. And then once I left here and walked around, I said, wow, it's a really big difference. And then also that night in my hotel room, I was able to sleep, because one of the problems I've been having in my neck is it keeps me up at night. Sometimes I go to sleep, but I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I feel the pain and I can't go back to sleep. So that night was the first night when I was surprised, because I woke up in the morning and it was already, I slept through the whole night and no pain at all. And I was really shocked by that. He suggested I'm doing 6 sessions in a row. So every day I've come back. This is my 4th session. I noticed the difference between the first session and the second session is the second session was, it felt much more deeper. So like I said, the first session was more like a shock to my body, like, wow, that was crazy. And then the second one was more like just, I would say maybe a 5 to 10% additional benefit on the second session. And each session seems to just help a little bit more. But the first session was really the big one. And so this is going to be my 4th session.
Okay, your legs are even today. After after
walking around a lot.
You're walking around.
And I'm just not getting a hip pain or anything.
The hip is better when you're walking.
For sure.
That's because your legs are even. Perfect. So after 3 sessions, we got it to hold pretty good. Let's keep improving your posture. Good. Good. All right. Lay on your side facing me. Let's help your lower back, okay?
This side seems to crack more up a little bit.
So big hug. Scoot down a little bit.
It never gets easier. Shock.
All right, stay right there. Shake the neck. There you go. Okay, this side now, please. Your lower back.
Yeah, it's good. I'm amazed that it cracks every time. I'm thinking after the first one, it's done cracking, but every time I go, it cracks. Yeah. So this is now the end of my fourth session, and I think for me personally, I'm really happy that I came 6 days in a row. This is my fourth day, but I think coming for me personally, coming each day was perfect. So just my personal recommendation, I think that if you have a pain similar to this, and I think if your body can handle it, I think coming one day after another is perfect. So, and then I just wanted to thank you, man. I'm still a little bit in shock, to tell you the truth. And I told Dr. Kim yesterday that I personally feel like doctors, like personal doctors, should be prescribing chiropractors. I'm surprised. I told him yesterday, I'm very surprised that most doctors, instead of prescribing maybe a pain pill, also Tiger Balm. You know, I've been using a lot of Tiger Balm, and I feel like these are more like Band-Aids, and they don't really solve the problem. I feel like this. I told him yesterday also, I had a feeling that that it seemed a little bit too good to be true, because I felt like doing something like only 5 minutes or 10 minutes session would be too good to be true to solve my problem. But I told him I was very, very surprised that even after one session, I got such a good result. So again, I would say personally, if you have pain, maybe before pain medicine or even like Tiger Balm type stuff, I would definitely recommend. This is my first time at a chiropractor. I told him I had very low expectations, but I'm very blown away by the results, and I'm very happy that I came. And so thank you, Dr. Kim. I appreciate it.